Well, Michael Shifter is the president of the Inter-American Dialogue Policy Center, and I spoke to him a short time ago. There's been a lot of violence in recent months. Is there any way of getting through this crisis now? Is there any end in sight?
Well, it's very difficult. People have been predicting that the President Maduro's days are numbered for a long time, and he holds on. He holds on because he has power. It's a country with the largest oil reserves in the world. It's a government where many officials are involved in the drug trade and other criminality. The armed forces are backing the government now. The opposition has been fractured, divided, and so they hold on to power.
Yeah.
And
one of those opposition leaders banned from political activity.
One is banned, and others are imprisoned.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and banned. Capriles has been banned for 15 years, and another opposition leader is imprisoned, Leopoldo Lopez. And so the government is really using very hard, tough tactics in order to cling to power and maintain control.
What sort of pressure regionally is being exerted? Rex Tillerson spoke about it today in his press conference, just saying they're very concerned. But what about the countries around Venezuela?
Beginning to wake up to the reality. It's been very slow, frankly, and I think disappointing. They kind of just hoped that this was going to sort of work itself out. These situations don't work themselves out, and in fact, they get worse, and Venezuela has deteriorated dramatically, and there are some pretty awful scenarios that one can contemplate, and so other countries are beginning to step up, especially countries like Mexico, Argentina, Peru, even Brazil and Colombia, which had been silent before. So the pressure is mounting on the Maduro government.
Nicolas Maduro was handpicked, wasn't he, by Evo Chavez before he died. In terms of the situation inside the country at the moment, though, how bad are things? Food, medicines, hospitals, what's happening?
No, the situation is dire. I mean, every account that one reads, every person that one talks to, describe a very, really dramatic, terrible situation, and people are struggling to eke through and get through the days, and many are going hungry. They're going and picking out garbage in order to eat. They're going without meals, and there are a lot of people who are trying to leave the country. They're going to Colombia on one side or Brazil on the other side. Those numbers are increasing, and so there's a sense of desperation, which is much greater than it's been before.
So the key to this, very briefly, is the army, is it? If the army was to switch, that would be the end?
That would be the end, yeah. This regime cannot sustain itself without support from the army. The army also has divisions, but at least the senior officials seem to be closing ranks, and many of them have vested interests, have a lot of money. They've been making a lot of money from oil and also from the drug trade and other criminal activity.
Okay, Michael Shifter, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.